All right, there we go. There we go. We are back. We are back again. Another morning. Looking at the markets. Man, a lot happened overnight. It's so funny. Yesterday afternoon I did a recap, and to be quite honest, overnight it did exactly what I said.
Mm,
For that I'll be looking for in the day session. So
yeah.
definitely gonna have to kind of look in which I have been kind of digging a little deeper to see, what it is that I plan on looking at and doing. Because literally, we broke up, couldn't hold, and then we broke back down, and now we in yesterday's point of control. We in Friday, so the area we're sittingly trading in is, well, now it's today's point of control, uh, Monday's point of control, and Friday's point of control. So we kind of stuck in a range. But here we go. So as y'all can see, yesterday we traded, made 1642, which is 18%. So we then traded for one day, profitable, solid trades. Um, if you didn't wasn't with us on the live, you can go back and watch the video from yesterday. So now, as you can see, as far as the rules go, so it scales up as far as how much you can lose. So
Mm,
147, 142 is the threshold. You can't get below that now because you've pushed up to the 1642, and now, which was 18.24%, which is well below our 50%. We know we can't make more than 50% in one day. So we're holding on to the rules, and let's see how we do today. Let's keep it pushing. All right. All right. So I've already marked the charts, but S&P 500, like I was just saying, we're literally trading. If you can look, point of control. I mean, they're literally on top of each other. The last couple of days, we pushed up, broke the highs, right, for a nice little push up. That's a nice trade right there. Sweet trade. Couldn't hold, broke back, looking at the highs, broke back below the highs here to a nice flush. I was wondering, I didn't see anything. I was trying to see if I saw some news overnight that
yeah.
possibly could have drove this type of action. But I didn't see anything. And then today we don't have any news, any significant news. I think Trump's speaking at 4 o'clock, but nothing during the day that should be a driver in the markets for today. But yeah, so it pushed up and then it literally came down, which would have been a great trade, which is what I was looking for, was to take the long here and then looking for the push up. That's kind of been taken. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the test of these highs. If we cannot get back below above these highs, then I will be looking to short. If we can get above these highs and hold, I'm looking for a push up to test these new highs here and possibly extending up until like the 60, 50, 60, 60 range. So we'll see what happens there. But I needed to kind of come in here and see if we can retest these highs and see what it does there. Honestly, if not, I'm not even looking at a trade unless we get back to the 6,000 mark as far as on the low side. I don't want to trade. I don't want to take a long anything until we either start coming down here testing again. Because like I said, otherwise it's you're looking at chop city right in here. That's pretty much what it's going to be. Chop city, which is kind of what it did for the most part if you look at yesterday, and then finally it broke out. But I don't want to play in this area. It's been retested. I need to see that this area starts to reject and price wants to go to other areas. And then I'll be looking um, at S&P. Otherwise, I'm not interested in S&P. That's me. All right. Let's look at NQ. I'm always interested in NQ. So NQ, as you can see, it really pretty much did the same thing. Broke the highs, went up for a nice little long up here. Even broke another level here and pushed up. Couldn't hold, came back, retested, broke down. Oh, NQ was just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All the way down in here, put in another low. As you can see, playing in the low area of yesterday, right? And now it's pushing back up. So what I mean, pretty much kind of the same deal with NQ for me. I need yesterday's high to be taken out. I need that high to be taken out, tested or taken out, and then I'm back in the game on NQ. Um, I ugh, I don't want to play in this area. Um, this area has been very, very key for NQ. So now we did push down here and we held this area. I would definitely look at a long. I would
The
definitely look at a long.
21,730.
21, 21, 8, 21,802.75. So 21,803 area. If we can hold, this has been a key area. If we can hold, we should be able to get a bounce back into at least this area up here. So I'll be looking at this area. So from here, oops, no, my bad. Oops. That's not. My bad. In this area, that pretty much is what I'll be kind of looking to see. So looking for that breakdown. If we can hold, I'll be looking to go long. Hopefully from there, from here, we'll go back to test these highs. One thing to note as well too, and of course it's not always, but typically when you have this much range overnight, you have a solid range, for the day session as well too. Which also, I'll be honest, this could be a quick day on either side, just because of the range. Because right now it's we're looking at the ATR is 35 ticks. So you get in a nice spot. You get, especially once again, because we're in the combine, right? You get a nice trade. Now you're up 1,600 in just one trade. And you're like, all right, I'm calling it a day. We'll be back tomorrow, trading again. So that's what I'm looking at there. So those are the areas I need to see tested. And if open and we just chop around, then I mean that's just kind of what happens. All right. I guess I just didn't want to remove that. I didn't remove it from gold either. That was just a beautiful trade, though. Oh, that was a beautiful trade. As you can see, I just literally just followed that up, which was mainly how I ended up making an extra couple $100 after we had got off, because I just sat in that trade forever. But today we have the lows here, right? We've pushed down. Now, as we see, because we have literally just been pushing up on oil, pushing up. And honestly, unless something really changes, we're more than likely going to just keep pushing up. This area, once we broke this 64.20 area, it's it's just really been up. It's really been up. We did come down here and test, and I'm gonna mark this because this area, the 60 is 6517 area. Um, I want to see what kind of happens there as well too. That looks like a good little area for a retest and then continue to the upside. Um, but as you can see, previous level here, we came, touched it, and pretty much closed on it, and now we're above it again. This is 65.44. I mean, we're getting close to 65.83 area. As you can see, it did reject off of it. I'll be looking for a push above. Um, if not, I'll be looking at this area right here. I love a bounce off of highs a previous day. So that's one of my biggest plays, man. So we come here and we're able to hold. I'll definitely be looking, to go long off yesterday's high. That's a play I'll take any day of the week. Play off yesterday's high.
Okay.
And
so playing off the high, then
Mhm.
you would short if it retests off the high.
So so what I'm doing is looking to see what it does off the high and of yesterday. So we're talking yesterday high. If we can get down there and then now if it's bull charging it, I may take a second there to see what's going on. But if it's coming down and eventually it's just coming slowly, as it's starting to creep down, I'm gonna put a trade on and and just come back to see how we're looking. And then as we get in the zone, then of course I'll start paying attention more and more. But that 65.44 is definitely an area I would be looking to go long. Um, if we break this low here, we could definitely be going to the downside a little bit to start to test, the point of control of yesterday. So I'll be looking at that. But this area definitely for oil will be key for me, 65.44, to see what it does. If we can get there. If we break above this area here, I would be looking to see if it doesn't take off without me to get long, to see if I could possibly get long um, and carry it up. But yeah, we've definitely been bullish in oil. So with that, oil kind of got my eye. Let's go back and look at gold here, as we saw yesterday. Man, that was a key little area. Um,
Hold on, let me see.
Key little area, but as you can see today, it broke that area, right? We still didn't make it down here to yesterday's lows. Um, and then we started to push back up again, which I mean we've just been pushing up, and we have broken, and we're actually playing around the highs of yesterday. And if we can, honestly, if we can hold above the highs, I want to see what it does at 9 o'clock. If we can hold above these highs, I may be interested in taking the trade here. I need to see. I need a little bit more volume. Excuse me, and see what it does. But the nicer play too would be just to come back, pull back a little bit here off the highs. So how you come here, pull here, and then get attenuation up to test the highs, overnight highs. But this is a decent play. If if I had been kind of paying attention to gold from the jump, um, there's a possibility I might be long right now. But we'll let it play out. We'll let it see. But also too, if it breaks this level here, I'm more. I won't take just the highs. I want to see it on the upside break this level because we getting to a point where we're gonna get caught up possibly in some traffic there with some levels, and I don't want to be long, and then the risk reward just wouldn't be what I was looking for. But yeah, if I was definitely paying attention previously, I would probably be long from here. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. So, it would be better if we could break, either get a pullback and to this, to around in here. That would be the better. A pullback into this area and then continue to the upside. Then taking here. Have to wait, see what happens. I'll see what happens. There we go. Did you get your account fixed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're good now.
I didn't have the live data. I had live data for New York Stock Exchange and all that, but then I watched a couple of videos and I'm like, I figured it out, and I was like, damn, yeah, I don't have it. I had every one of them except for the futures data feed.
Now, was it you had to add price to it?
Yeah, it was just $7. $7 a month. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I was like, I remember when I did it, it was like an add-on feature, and so I couldn't remember exact. I mean, because now it's been a couple years, so I couldn't remember exactly. But I was like, I know it was an add-on feature, so yeah, here we go. Look,
yeah, I'm marking the highs and before the market open, I'm just marking the highs and lows of all the different ones, and then that's what I'm a journal about, and then just seeing about potential trades, and I have Sims, so if I see something, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, where like it retested, but I'm gonna just focus on high lows, and so if it bounce or retest off any of those, like if it retest off the highs, if I see something, I may short. And then if something retests off the lows that I've marked, then I'll go long.
Okay. And it's all about
keep it like super simple to start out, until I find my footing. And so that's what you was telling me, hey, mark the highs and lows. So now I'm connecting the dots and I understand what you're saying. So like I don't have nothing on my chart, just marking highs and lows. Because what I'm realizing too, for example, with gold, were you still on gold?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. As you can see, it's still pushing to the upside. I was like, if we would have been watching, I would definitely have been long in this trade. But
so with gold, what I'm seeing is the 530 high. It started hitting those levels yesterday, and that ended up being the high for yesterday, close to the high from yesterday. So I'm like, oh, and so you start seeing, and so it's one tick off, but I'm like, that's damn near in the same area, and so that's where when you're telling me like, yeah, don't get so precise, like, and I'm seeing like that area within a point or two. If it bounced off of that, and the area I'm referring to, 3334, that was the high for yesterday, and what was it? 3333.8 was the high for 530. Like, and so you start realizing like it keeps coming back to some of these levels. and reacting to them, and so it's interesting. And then I'm marking the lows too, just to have that on my chart from yesterday. And then kind of like what you said, if it's already on your chart, you'll slide it down or slide it up if it's like within the range of one or two ticks.
That's it. It's funny how that works, right?
Like that's very
you
close.
Just and getting out of your head. That's why I say, man, you tell people one of the first steps is getting comfortable with what it is that you do. Once you get comfortable with what it is that you do, you gotta see it. It gotta make sense. And once it makes sense to you, then it's like, oh, okay, you could start to go forward. Because I'm telling you, man, you might mess around in a day, you lose all thought process. You lose, which is why you set your rules up. But just to say, if you didn't have those rules and you're trading and you lose 4 or 5 trades in a row, and you like, geez wheeze, like maybe my strategy don't work. And it's just today. That's why, for me, it's like, oh, 2-3 trades, I'm done, because clearly I'm not seeing something today. Clearly what I'm doing isn't working today. So let's stop the bleeding in the day and just come back tomorrow. Now, if say you do this and your strategy isn't working, for a week straight, like you literally, your execution is perfect, setups is perfect, and a week straight, your strategy is just completely failed. Like you're missing the mark big time. Now it's time to do some analysis and figure out what's going on. Like, okay, is this strategy actually working or not? But that's why you have to do, quote unquote, everything, about as perfectly as you can. Because if you're not doing that, then how do you get to the bottom of, is this my strategy? You really can't. So people, I don't know, they strategy hop like they girl hopping. You feel me? Like, bruh, it ain't the girl, it's you. I'm saying, it's you, brother. Like, what you mean? So, stick it out. See what she working with now. She keep failing you, that's different. But if you ain't executing on her, you ain't giving her that 10 to 11 care, getting her the right proper setups, then it's you. So you're gonna change and take them same bad habits into your next situation. Same thing.
Gotcha.
Watching gold. So this is that time where you kind of watching. You kind of watching. Sometimes, I get nice little setups around this time. Sometimes I don't. It just really depends. Really depends on the day. But we just watch. Patience is, oh, hold up. Man. Go. Oil done came down. Let's take a look at oil real quick. It's coming right to that point of control.
You say
right here. So I'm gonna see. I didn't jump right in it. I might have missed it. And it happens like that sometimes. And I put it, of course I put it here. So I didn't put it right here. Because if I did put it right here, we'd be in it. But We'll see. And it has this little low volume area right here, which is also why I put it down here. Give me a little bit of leeway. But we shall see. We have that. But anywho, that's the only thing we kind of looking at right now. But yeah, that it definitely got a nice little bounce. But yeah, so once again, you have to live with it. Whatever happens, execute to the best of your ability. Execute based on your plan. See how that rock out for you. But sometimes, I guess it's not tough, but I can do risk management in my head at this point. I don't, some people need to, pull their phone out, get their calculator, right, and to calculate the risk management. Oh, that's my little timer. Since we installed it. Oops. Will it come down? We don't know. Gold? Is gold going to try to give us that pushback down that we want? So we could possibly go long. I say that would be the more tempting area. Just for it to come in here. Got this level right here. I just, especially looking at, so you asked me if I trade off candles and I told you not really, but it doesn't mean I don't know my candle, especially when you see here and then how I just kind of overshot it.
Yeah, sometimes it closed above it.
Right. So, but looking at the wick, it's kind of like, I might go long, now it gives me that zone. I can't just hold it to here. It would be more like in here, in this range, to look at the long. Oh, I got filled on oil. I got filled. See what happens. Once again, we're not gonna take too much heat. Right in here. Push up. There we go. Keep it pushing, keep it pushing, keep it pushing, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. So I want to see what it gets. I want to see it get back above 50. Get back above 50. There we go. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Oh, 60. Where you at, girl? That's boop, boop, boop. There you go. I'm going to take some profits. I'm trying to get to 60. Can I take some profits at 60? I'm watching gold too. There we go. Okay. We at 55. There we go. 58. I'm watching gold. Just trying. All right. I'm gonna take some profit here. I took profit on it. Just because it came like right to the 60 and it didn't feel me. Of course it could keep pushing, right? But I mean, we still in the trade. We took some profit. It came right up to 60. I didn't get filled. When it does that, I don't know if I want to say nervous, but I just want to make sure it don't, come right there. And then, yeah, it's pushing up. So we go here. Cause I'm over 20 ticks in the trade. So I'm gonna lock in the rest at 65.52, and I'm gonna move it up at this point. So I moved it to 65.54. We are up 23 ticks right now. I'm trying to see if we get to the highs. If we get to the highs, I'm literally just gonna trail it and be good to go there. I'm gonna move it up now again to 56. So, all right, pretty much, yeah, because we got a little low volume area right in here that I'm like, all right, we should be good to test the highs. So, all right, we went down there, and let's look at. I'll come back to it if it don't, come back for our stop and keep pushing up. We still, see what I'm saying? We still playing here on gold. Come down. Like I said, I'm more interested in it coming down in here to get long. In this area, it might not be the right decision, I guess, so to speak. But once again, it's what you comfortable with, and that's how you kind of play it out. So that's how I'm playing it. Look like it's coming back for my stop as I trail it. We'll see, which is fine. Nice little trade to start the day. It'd be nice to, come on up in here and test, but if not, let's see what in keep talking about? Still in the same. Yes, pretty much the same. Mm-hmm.
I'm watching. I'm just looking at gold right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested, but I would
What's your
prefer, like I
area?
said,
What's your area again?
I would prefer it to come in this area. Okay, we got stopped out of oil. Um, nice
33,
little trade there.
56.
Huh?
33.56.
33, well, the zone 33.53 to like 33.55 ish.
Yeah, that zone right there, you could see because if you go to the left at noon time frame yesterday, you could see it's just choppy right there, and it's just right there, just bouncing off of it right there. It within those ticks that you just mentioned, and now it's back there again, and so it looked like it might be resistance, and the high might be support. Oh well.
All right.
Depending on what I see that might be.
So nice little oil trade there. And once again, man, it could literally keep going, but have to have to keep saying like we in a combine, like you know, because sometimes you have people of course leave a comment like, man, like it was bullish, it's going to the upside. Like I get you took you up 20 ticks, but you probably could have got another 20. You're absolutely right. Probably. This is all probabilities. Now, when you are trying to get to the combine, past the combine, I'm not personally going to be, playing around.
Just looking at gold right now. Uh, yeah, I think we may have lost connection. Let's see. The chart look active.
muted and everything. All right. All right, man. Let me fix this. Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know what happened. And I was just talking away, talking away. I ain't even realize because I'm so keen in on the charts that I'm like, oh, we both got kicked out.
Yeah, I saw your cursor kept moving, so I'm like, he probably talking, and that's why I'm like, let me call real quick. But yeah, we back.
Yeah. Gold consistently pushing up. Oh wow, look at oil kind of pushing down. Like I said, that's that come back to test. Possibly, and then come back for the retest and then push back up. Which ooh. Nah. I got all I needed out of that trade. It definitely looks like a pullback to then push back up. At this point now, I can't. I would need for it to really see what it do off the lows, honestly, because it could definitely push back up to the upside, but even what gold's doing right now, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking what gold's doing.
Yeah, it's just the plan right there in that range.
I'm not liking it. So because a lot of times, and we'll see. You play in a range and you reject hard or you push off hard eventually. But once again, we're not at the open. So it could be, that type of thing as well too. So that's why we patient and we keep it pushing. Be patient and keep it pushing. Keep watching. See what happens. It's pushing up. Let's see. And they both just, we're gonna have to, for those two, we're gonna have to see what the open talking about. Go back to gold. Go back to gold. It's trying to push up, but it's been struggling in this area.
Yeah.
Let's see. See. Oh, there you go. It's trying. It's trying to push up. Yep, it's trying to push up. Go. Yes, it's trying to push up. NQ look like it's trying to push up. Go back to gold. Interesante. Gold is muy interesante. So we've taken one. Gold is pushing up. Gold is trying to break the high. Here we go again. Do we pause because we are getting close to the open? You know what? Don't just watch for a second.
Look like he was trying to take some.
Well, it's creeping up to the highs. So now, you know what? So if I want to push here. I want a little bit more. I want to see it. I really want to take a trade right here. I really want to go long. You know how I did yesterday, right? But I'm a I put it on right here.
Where your cursor?
Can you see it?
Okay, 33.61 or no, 33.59.
33.59. I'm looking for a pullback in that area, and then go for the highs. I may have missed it, but it is what it is. We're getting close to open, so let's look at oil. look at your buddy oil. So look what it did there. Pushing down. And see what I'm saying? Like, and it's especially if you like, all right, I'm gonna scale out. You know what? Let me trail it. Go on and take all my profits. Because this is a 50-50. This is probability, right? We don't know. We can only do our analysis and see where it should push, where it should go. But now it come down here. So even if I would have went to break even, I would have missed out if I would have had went to break even on the trade. And now it's pushing down. So now, we'll see what happens here. And the way this candle is, a nice little push up, it could possibly be, an opportunity to short to the lows, but I'm just gonna watch here, and then you little chumpster. All right, so we set up. We'll see what happens, right? I would hope that we not left, and that, like I said, I wanted to come back now, test the highs of yesterday, and then continue to the upside. So we'll see, if it happens or not. That's what I'm looking for. Come back, test the highs, and go. Everything in QES is just playing around in the level. Ugh.
Dang, that's pushing up. Woo.
Yeah, that's pushing up. I mean, now if we break this level that is coming on, I'll adjust. It's trying to. Ugh. We're not gonna panic. You know what? I'm about to we open in 5 minutes. Let me use the bathroom. Clear my head, because I want to jump in, and I got to stick to my plan. So I'll be right back.
I guess while Adrian walked away, maybe I'll just introduce myself since we dove right into it. I'm KB. We're cousins, and I'm getting into trading, man. But I'm just starting, so I'm a beginner. I'm a newbie, and so just a little bit about my background. I'm in corporate. I work in corporate. Really good steward of my finances. I've paid off over almost $300,000 worth of debt. I'm 100% debt free. Still making great money in corporate. Married, but I don't want to depend on just 2 streams of income, and so I wanted to add trading in the mix to be my short-term money that will fund my long-term investments. So that's a little bit about myself, and so I'm just getting into it, baby steps, but I'm gonna get there. And so Adrian just bringing me along the journey. So this is trading, but if y'all ever have any questions about how to get out of debt and any of that, I got a lot of experience around that. Damn, gold is going crazy. All right. I was just entertaining the people while you were gone. I was just introducing myself, telling them who I am, what I do, and why I'm looking to get into trading. So 2 streams of income is not enough, and just wanting to add another stream with trading to fund my long term. even more, add more fuel to the wealth building.
So if you just joined in Drina, we taken one trade so far. Had a nice little winner. Looking for a pullback on gold. We're about to open, so NQ pulling back. I don't know. This one might be left on this one. Yeah, that thing. I'm still gonna see. I got it on there. Hopefully we can get a pullback. I don't chase. I don't chase, but man. Wow. Huh. Let's see. See what happens as it shakes out. Will we get those pullbacks? Let's see. Come on down. Come on down. You gonna go and test these highs? Whoo-wee. Yeah. This one is right off the highs. Let's see. Will it come on back? Oh, we going. NQ going. We need to get on up here. It was going. It was going. Oh, that's funny. Yes. Yeah, it's over with, cuz gold ain't coming back. But like I told you, see, I'm watching it. I wanted to short, but I'm looking here. I'm looking this area. Come on back, gold. Come on back. Let me see. NQ. Yes, it's holding. It is holding here, but like I say, I needed to get in here. I need to see what it does here, or if it breaks down. One of the two. I don't want to play this little area. If I was scalping, then I would, but I'm not. It's patience. Or not doing nothing. Got the trade on the chart for gold. Gold is leaving. We trying to push up. We trying to test them highs, or okay. ES is going. ES is coming into the range. What are we gonna do? This level is holding. It's holding, but I don't want to get caught up. The level is holding, right?
We're back, looks like.
Man.
We back.
You know, right? Why? I don't know why it's doing that. It's tripping.
Yeah, we're live sometimes. It can be buggy sometimes.
Yeah. And then, you know, being live for a while. So what I was saying is we are consistently holding above this level, which has definitely got me kind of watching it. Wait a minute. Gold coming back.
Yeah, I'm watching. It's pushing back. It's coming back.
Gold
I was like you. I thought it was going to take off. I'm like, oh, man, it's gone. But it's coming back. It
I'm going to be patient. Back. I'm definitely being patient with it. I'm looking at NQ. NQ got my attention too.
I'm just looking.
ES is holding, but
ES. 1, 2, 3.
I'm coming here. There we go. We're gonna come right here. ES is holding this level. We're gonna test it out. I'm long ES.
Just go. We're gonna go. Gotcha.
Wondering why I don't hear anything.
Yep.
I don't hear nothing. I'm like, what I said was 2 days in a row on goal. And, and that's one of those tough things, man. You know, when you're looking Why is it doing this to me?
Yeah, just heads up, because I'm like, the current level that it's at where it's like it ain't coming back, but that 33.69 area, give or take some ticks, I slid the chart all the way to the right to look at some previous days, like in previous weeks and months. That's a level.
Mm-hmm.
And you got it. Like it's a level.
I need a pullback.
You pull back.
Well, so what I was saying was, once again, with playing, like I know a lot of people, they don't like to play off the open. You know, a lot of people don't like to take trades off the open. I'm one of them, you know, for the most part. And so could have got long. Did I see it? Yeah. But because of how sometimes it moves off the open, I want more of a pullback. And so waiting for more of a pullback had me a little hesitant to say, okay, no, I want more of a pullback before I get long. Whereas, I mean, literally, you know, we come to a level and we hold this level, and I'm like, nah, I needed to overshoot. I needed to come down up in here instead. And so it stops you. So now what I'm looking at is here. And let's see. And if it comes back there, then I'll definitely be I'll be looking. If not, right, you know, it is what it is. In fact, you know what? I'm not going. I'm gonna see if we get that pullback. I'm just it is. I don't want to chase it at this point. Look at oil. You dirty scoundrel. I don't want to chase it, cuz it is. I don't want to chase it. Even because we broke this, so it's telling me here to play this, right? It's telling me. It's telling me to play this. It's telling me to. It's telling me to. It's telling me to. It's telling me to. That I should go long in here. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Will the level hold? Will it hold?
Yeah, you might get that retest.
I'm a hold. I'm a hold. we broke a level. I could go long right here. I could. But I'm gonna see if we can get a little bit more of a retracement here. I want to see if we can get a little bit more of a pullback, even though, and I'm gonna be honest, the only reason why I'm not taking this is because we two for two.
You want to take it?
I just, yes, I do think that we're going to continue to the upside. I do think that, but it would be even sweeter if we can get a pullback, get a little bit more of a retracement here. If we can get a little bit more of a pullback, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. Pick your battles. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like I need more of a pullback. Even if we don't get to yesterday's high, I need my support level to be yesterday's high. And that's a big, long area to.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like, it's done left me, because high and low, that's what I was focused on. I was like, a high can be support, but and then I just play with the, whatever I guess for me,
come on down. Come on down. It's all slowing down now. Slowing down. And it be like this sometimes. All right. We starting to push up. Let's see here. We pushing into this area. All right. So NQ, I need you to break above here. Then I'm interested. Goal, I'm gonna stick to it, man. I just need more of a pullback. Because we also, and the reason why also as well, me looking at that, we could literally play in this area for a while. We broke the level. We could play in this area for a while and turn into a frustrating trade. A frustrating trade where you're like, Argh. So let's see. Oh, NQ. Let's see. NQ is coming for the highs of yesterday. Could get a nice bounce to the downside. Let's see. Or it could blow through it. We shall see. We in it. Give us a nice little, ooh, that's what I like. That's what I like. We in it. Here we go. Ooh. Hey, cuz.
You done?
Yeah, this might be it. Yeah, this gonna be it. Yeah, this gonna be it. This is it. A little bit more. A little bit more. I'm P&L watching now, cuz yeah. Ooh, hold up. Yeah, we out of that. All right, we up 1,500 for the day. Get these off my charts. Yeah, I'm not gonna do no more. It don't make sense. Like we talked about, I don't want, because, well, especially for the people that don't know, and I know Drina was watching. I'm in a combine, so it's an evaluation. I typically I would have let that go, right? That was a nice trade. Come to yesterday's highs, bounce down, and it's rejecting sweetly. But being in a combine, I can only make so much in the evaluation stages. And so what I'm trying to do is keep it around 1,500 to 2,000. I don't want to do too much more than that, especially in the beginning, because I don't want to put pressure on myself as we getting down to days to be like, oh man, I can only make this because I started out the gate making so much. But and that was the trade. I mean, look, it's still going to the downside. I mean, I took 20 ticks. I mean, 20 points out of it. And what we at now? What, 40? Oh, so I just closed it out. Like I didn't, I really wanted to come and I really would like for it to come down to this area and retest the 21.819 is where I would have had, my take profit. I would have probably scaled out, but yeah, if that would have, because that's one of them trades that would have been my only trade if we would have caught that earlier. But since we didn't, I'll take it. But this and then also this level right here, we shall see. This is where I really want to get long. If I got long, is the 21.807 ish, 805 ish area. I would have gotten there, but like I said, man, solid trade. I would still be in it. Nice winner. So gold, what is gold doing real quick? Did I go to gold? No, I did not. Oops. There we go. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like we still playing around in this little area. Playing around in this little area. I'm just not interested. Then back to NQ, it may push back up. My boy said he long. Yeah, I mean, we're in the middle of a range, so which I discussed earlier. This area right here, it could be a frustrating long. I would rather a little bit more retracement down here. It could work out and push up too, but I know how my mental is, and sometimes we got to trade to our mental and how our mental is set up. But I would still be short. Ultimate goal would be down here, but hopefully it push up because this area you needed to push through. You push through this area, then you should be good. But I just want to point out, look how we rejected off of yesterday high. So this is an easy peasy. So this is what you see. What I say, all right, I'm gonna take the trade off yesterday high, take a short. It rejected, right? Come up, retest, reject it, and then not only did it rejected nicely. It's like, all right, I got my stop, and then I got my take profit, but then I'm looking at my P&L like, yeah, bro, you need to get out of this. Like, you don't want to take too much profit. But yeah, off the high, simple. Yesterday's high, took the trade. We took ES, right? Took ES right off this level right here. Boom. Came right up in here into the highs. Simple. Look at oil. But what we do with oil, we took the trade right. We took three trades. 2 of them off of yesterday's high. One off of previous high, 2 off of yesterday's high. Took this trade. This is yesterday's high right here. Went long. Pushed up, get a retrace, boom, go long. Now it's breaking to the upside. People ask, what do you do? Is it? You know what I mean? Like now the analysis, the thought process behind what you're doing comes with time. And then, the risk reward, I used to write it all down personally. I used to write all my risk rewards down. Now I can eyeball it. But once again, you get to that point where it's like, okay, risk reward, boom, boom. I want a 2-to-1 trade. All right. If basically if I'm gonna leverage 15 ticks, then I got to be looking to make 30, right? So it's like boom, 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 set it up. You come in, and as you saw me click what the okay, what's the ATR? Oh, okay, 20, get off of here. 22 ticks. Okay, cool. So that's 22 ticks. I have to keep that in the back of my mind as well too. That is 22 ticks. So now I'm like, okay, do I leverage 22 ticks? Well, if I leverage 22 ticks, can I get 44? Can I get 44? If I can get 44, that's awesome. Whoa, cuz. Oh, look at go. It's coming back. I mean, I'm done, but
well, I actually I took that trade.
hold up. All right. Well, let me go to Sim. I'll go in Sim and I'll play with this trade just for
Sim. I took that because I saw it bouncing off, and
so don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Hold up. Here we go. Come on. All right. I'm long. It's Sim, but I'm long. For the 33.59.6 is where I'm long. So yep, I'm long. I'm long here. All right. Now, let's see. It may not play out, but once again, this is based off of the overnight high of yesterday. Simply trading off the high, looking for a bounce up, right? Looking for a nice bounce up to possibly test these overnight highs. See what it do. Taking some heat, but and even if you lose, that's one of those things, right? We just seen it work multiple times. We just seen it work. Now you just be patient. How much heat can you take? So my stop is 33.55.5. If we get down there, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because it's if it break there, then more than likely we probably at least going to test 33.52. Like it could keep pushing down, and then if it break that area, I mean, because you got the PLC is down here, so if it breaks that area I'm talking about, more than likely it's going to test the PLC. What you'll be hoping is that the PLC changes and moves up as we continue to trade at these higher prices, so the price action changes. But I mean, I'm up over 2 points in this trade now. I'm up over 2 points. You see what I'm saying? Like it's pushing. Now it's at that level. It pushed above it. Now we over 3 points. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Now you could be like, okay, do I want to take a little risk off? I'll be looking more. I mean, more than likely, I'm looking here though. This is what I want to see tested. The 33.64 area. I'm looking for that to be tested, and then from there I would move my stops. But depending on your size and your risk management, sometimes for me, as we get over 3 points, I scale. I'll take profit from there, and then especially when I'm going in with normal size that I typically go with, right? Take profit there and continue to let it push. We just watching it, like simple. There's no I know people watch people on YouTube, watch people, explain the market, and they give all this data analysis and woo. You know, look, man, you have to find your edge. There's only two things that can happen. It's either gonna go up or it's gonna go down. You find your edge that helps you predict a higher probability of which way it's going and jump on it. You find your edge that helps you do that, right? Because I'm telling you, just because this strategy works for me, right? In the way how I'm trading it, it may not work for you in the way I'm trading it personally. That's why it's kind of tough when people like doing the same strategy that someone teaches them, and it's like, man, it works for them. Why it doesn't work for me? And you're trying to figure out why that's the case. And it's because it's mental, right? Look, we're taking. Well, I mean, I'm still in the green, but it just went up 3 points, right? And now it's coming back. It's coming back. Went up 3 points. Now it's coming back. And you're like, okay. Some people might say, you know what? I'm cutting it. But as I see and I'm looking, it still looks solid. Now we start taking some heat in this area, which I knew this would be a level. Taking some heat, coming back, testing. It could break.
Damn.
Well, you out? Ooh, wait. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you saw how that thing just popped down? I wouldn't want to be in that.
Bruh, I'm so pissed right now. I was messing around, trailing my damn stop too damn close. I went short. I was too close, and it stopped me out. I still be in the trace. I just wrote down in my journal, stop loss was too close. Learn a lesson there. Because I was trying to adjust it, and then it went back for it quick. So I'm supposed to still be in that trade. That's crazy.
So it went up 3 points, got in at a great space, went up 3 points, and now it's pulling back. We're coming to an area
it's about to
where you could say, okay, we're coming to the area, which is funny, right? This is where I initially wanted to get long for it to come to test from this morning, but we kind of got left. Let's see. Here we go. We in it. I'm long. This is that area I was looking for. Similar is 55 area. Well, 54 to 55 is what I was looking for. If you remember off the opening for it to come and test. That's a big, nice range. Because you definitely could see it coming into this 53 area.
Yeah.
Which may have been a better place to kind of wait and see what happens. I'm in Sim, so this is
ooh, that might be a good one. It's rejecting off that level.
yesterday's high. Could be an issue. We'll see. Looking for the push up, man. This was the trade that I was hoping and wishing for. from the morning. So let's see what they do. See if we want to get back to pushing to the upside or if we are on our way to the downside. So far, so good. We are up over 2 points in the trade. Nice pullback. Now it's pushing back up. This was the trade that I was looking for that I didn't get at the time, and it's okay. It is absolutely okay. It's pushing up. See what happens. I am up 3 points over 3 points in the trade. It's coming back down. All right, bad. See, we get into that yesterday's high area. Let's see. Will it hold us up, or was it just kind of extending down, and then it continues to push to the upside? We're just looking, seeing. Is it getting caught up? Or will we continue to the upside? Why are you looking at that? Let me look at this. Okay, they pushing. It's coming back to the highs. Okay, yes. Gold just playing.
Yeah.
Playing around. See what it does. Yeah, we're just playing around. Not taking any heat. 3355.2. It's still up. Ugly little area, man. Got the pullback we was looking for. Will we get the continuation to the upside? And then, sometimes you gotta let it do what it do. Let it do what it do. Deliver results. So now you look at it and it's like, all right, so in the 3355.2, where are my stops? So me personally, right in here, then I'm looking for it to break here, break above this 59.2 area, and hold. Once it does that, then I'm bringing my stop right here. Then if we hold, You hold here. I'm going to be looking at where I can take profits. It's pushing. It's pushing. Definitely a good spot. And then once again, it all depends on too, like how big of a trade are you trying to take, right? We're now over 4 points in the trade, right? You know, and so it all depends on, you know, what your size is. Here we go. See what it does. Are we going to break yesterday high, or is it going to be resistance in our trade? So like for me, it's me, just because of how is acting, right? I'm looking, doing mine. I'm like, I'm over 3 points in this trade. Do I take profit? Or do you just kind of let it do what it need to do in this area? Totally up to you. Totally up to you. You know, here we are. Now we 4 points. Over 4 points. 4 points in the trade. Do you say, I'm going to take profit, or do you keep holding? All depends on what your goal, what your risk rewards are. But I'm definitely looking at this 33.61 area and saying, you know what? I'm either going to break even there, or I'm for sure taking profits there. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't want, you know, heat on from that point. Let's see, look. It's dropping down.
Yeah. God.
Where'd you get in at?
Bruh.
See what I'm saying? See, that's knowing where to get in is half the battle, because as you see, I haven't been stressed at all, because my placement where I got in, right? Which I had told you, I'm like, this area is where I'm looking to get in, right? So here I am, I'm in, and that comes with time. That comes with time. I'm in here. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm over 3 points. I was actually over 4 points in the trade. And it's like, okay, I typically what I would do is definitely take some profits in that area. Go ahead, take some profit, and then, or, you know, go to break even so there's no heat, you know, on this trade. Now look at it. It's coming back. It's coming back, baby. I'm in sim, guys. So that's also, I mean, of course, why I'm just doing it the way that I'm doing it, you know, because also too, everyone's mental is different. So me, I need to get some profits. Look at there. Come back here. And what did I say? If we break this area, I'm no longer interested. It could be a shoe shine, could toe tap, and now push back up. But it started to break that area. That's when I would be like, I'm nervous. I'm super nervous.
Man, you know what's crazy? Bruh. I entered exactly where I was like, okay, I'm getting in. Whenever that candle I entered at 33.64.
Wee. Oh yeah, because we like almost 9 points away from our entries.
And so
I'm still look at my entry. Look, see, this is when you have to watch, because you might.
What was your entry?
33.55.1. Well, 42.2. Because remember, I was like, this is the area that I was really interested in getting long. This is the area that I was like, I want to get long, you know, but we couldn't get back down there. And so took it off of the high, went over 3 points, and then then now taking it off of 3355.2 because I was like, oh, this is the area I really wanted to get it long in. Zone. That's the zone. It would have been better to wait to that 3352 because look, this is a level right here. This is a level.
Yeah.
It's a level. So, and now it's pushing up. Already you'll be back, you'll be over 4 points where, I'm playing around here at a point now because I let it push back down. But we'll see. I mean, yeah, it's playing around in my entry. But also it shows where these things matter. So yeah, we break, like I said, we break that 3352 area. Longs, I don't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, buddy, it's
so you see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, taking a little heat. Now we back up. Now I'm back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm back up. Could it be that test, that push down test, and then now seeing where we go from there? Could possibly. Nice little support area. See what happens here.
I'm sitting on my hands right now.
You sitting on your hands?
Yeah.
I'm just, and this is when you get frustrated. Because you be sitting in this trade forever.
It's that whole move. Down. I trailed my stop too close. I was trying to adjust it to move it out the way, and it wicked it. I still was profitable, but it wicked it. I was like, damn it. And I was trying to hurry up and move it. And then I was just going to trail it down. I know you was riding it up, but I was going to trail it down. But it's coming to another spot that I'm another level.
Yeah, I'm still in. I'm still in the trade. Profitable. Like I said, it break that 52. Then it's like, yeah, let me go and get ready to get off this thing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still in profits. And this is where it shows you as well, where getting in the proper placement it takes some of the stress away. It takes some of the stress away because you stressing, I'm like, I mean, I'm good. I'm still confident. I'm still good. Now, and then this is also showing, right? Like, whereas we're doing the same strategy and it just kind of takes time to get comfortable with the process because we took the same, different placements and this comes with time to where I'm like, no, I'm comfortable. And you like, dang.
Yeah.
And I'm still comfortable. Now, for you have to start adjusting for your next trade where I'm still in this trade. And, I could be like, you know what, let me go to break even because I'm just not liking how the movement is here on this trade. I'm trying to get that push to the upside to go back and test, yesterday's high. And for whatever reason, I'm struggling to get there. And we're just playing in this zone now, which I was hoping that we got a nicer bounce from this zone. So it's just playing around. Will we get it? Don't know. Will we get it? It's playing. See this? Man, you sit in these trades. Oh, uh-oh. He's still
Yep.
still playing around. So this is when you start to look like, man, I don't like this. I don't I don't like this. So what you gonna do, Cleus? I need so at this point, I'm gonna be honest what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on 10:30. That 10:30, the half hour to see if you can get that push that you was looking for. Either the push or the breakdown, which then you'll be out of the trade. Let me use the bathroom real quick while we wait on that. I'll be right back. Ugh. 2 minutes to 10:30. See what happened here. I think that's gonna be telling. We might get either a break lower or a push back up. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Pushing up. Come on. Nah, they don't like it. They ain't too fond of that push up. There we go. 42 seconds.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, either way, it's definitely gonna be telling. Let's see. They don't like it. They don't like when it push up. But we in a little space, man, where you might definitely get a breakdown or a push up, which is either or, right? It's fine.
Ooh, it's going down, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. We're like I told you, this 52 area, that's gonna be telling. Can you put in a double bottom? It's crazy. It's coming. This is a crazy trade. It's pushing down, but at the same time, it doesn't want to break down. As it continues to get closer, it's buyers keep stepping in and saying we don't want it to go that low.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. As I sip my coffee and drink my water. Let's go back real quick as this is taking its precious time. Look at oil.
Oh, dang.
Oil just said we on the up and up.
Yeah, that's zone
that trade right in here.
Control. Yeah, and you had a what you call it, a key level right there.
You know my saying on that. I'm taking that. I'm taking that any day of the week. I'm taking the long. Any day of the week, I'm taking that long. Anytime. And it's breaking to the upside as we waiting to see what gold do. What else we got going on? All right. We finally breaking up into the, to the area I'm looking for. And we look like we starting to reject. We starting to reject what NQ doing. Pretty much the same thing. I'm not a player there. We back on gold. It's finally trying to break this little 52 area. Oh, here we go. It keep rejecting. But you see, that's always kind of a sign too, where you have to sometimes you gotta let it play out. It doesn't put in a double bottom. So is it gonna push back up or will it break it? Will it just be a double bottom? And then longs come to take over and then push back up? Or is it a done deal? Is it a done deal? Might be a done deal. Might be a done deal. I know I wouldn't want to be in it. I would be. At this point, it just is not giving any confirmation that it wants to push back up. But you just let it play out. But it also doesn't want to break it. It keeps, but is having such a strong pull down that I need to see a stronger push up. Like I need to be back comfortable. Like you needed to get back above here and hold. You know what I mean? Like you needed to go and get back above there and hold. It's trying. But every time it get close, it typically rejects back again. So we'll see. That's that craziness, man. That's that craziness. It be trying, man. It be trying, but but every time pushes back up there.
It's sitting there.
Rejection. Okay. Oh, no. If he push it back up, then it'd be like rejection. You know what I'm saying? Got big Wimby down there on the block. You feel me? Big Wimby. Locking that thing. Take it out. Pop up. Hey, man, this sometimes be the worst, though, because sometimes you be like, look, man, if you're going to, like, spare me the dramatics. If you're going to take me out, you know? Like, I don't want to sit in this train for you to take me out for 30 minutes. If you're going to take me out, take me out. I don't want to die slow. I want to die quick. You feel me? I don't... These slow deaths is horrible. Take me out, baby. Take me out my misery. Stop playing with me. There we go. Now here we go. It's coming now. Let's see. There you go. Coming back for the point of control, or is it? Craziest thing you could do now is just push back up. Like, not, you be like, and it could, but you like slow deaths. Come on. This is a hard area. Don't tease me. Please me. So, nope. All right. So what I would do, if we can break back to the upside, I would just move my stops now, just to make sure. If we can get back to 55, I would just move my stop. It is what it is. Sheesh. But I don't know if it want to move back up to 55 again. Playing games.
What would you
No. I move the stop. That's it. I just move the stop. Yeah, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. I'm done. I mean, in live trading, I'm done. I just see that there's no need because it keeps trying to push up. but it every time we get right in here, it keep rejecting. It keep rejecting every time. So last thing you want to do is keep playing with it. So if you can't, if we can't get back above here, then this trade is dead. So that's how I see it. Oh man, I need a vacation. Let trading pay for your vacation.
Yep.
Yeah, it's playing. He's on down the road. Yeah, that's a tough one there. Mm. 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 Whew. Over with. Not playing no games. Point of control. Can that give you what you need? Mm-mm.
Yeah, let's see, right on. What you take? Or are you sliding down your stop loss?
Oh, I'm out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm out of it. Yeah, I'm out of it. That was my stop getting filled. Yeah, I'm out of it. Um, let's look at it now. Because now I would be you can either look at a long but I don't know. Are we breaking to the downside? See what I'm saying? So now you're kind of dealing with that. Are we breaking to the downside? And then boom. So structure has been broken. Point of controls there. 50-50. And I would look at now at the 3352 area. I'm like, short. See what happens. And that's it. Just because now becoming resistance. Short might not work.
You went short?
I went short. Honestly, this isn't something one that I trust. To be honest, I just kind of came down, broke structure, retested. I mean, it literally could push up. So trust yourself. Trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come down here a little bit further, but once again, man, this could be it. It could be it. So I'm short from 3352.2. So key area for me is this point of control right here. On the short. See if we can get a nice little pushback down there. And then I'll be looking here, see if we can get back down here to retest. That we could have now, been to the downside and good. Could, definitely, for sure. So we'll see. All right. We'll see. But that's me, right? That's the structure I'm seeing. So, but this is okay. And then let me explain also a little bit of it, as well too, of why. So for me, why I'm doing it short, I feel personally, because I'm going to know off rip and I have a better risk reward. Because what did we see here? This area would not break. It just wouldn't. It was struggling to break this area. It kept pushing. Every time it did, it rejected. Right? So I only have a 2.3 risk on this trade. I mean, 2.3 points. That's it. That's all the risk I'm taking. I'm not taking no more risk. Right? But for us to continue to push down here, test this POC, and then if we can even break lower to test this, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a 2-to-1 trade. So it's all about risk management for me, where this is more sexier than if I got long. If I got long, honestly and truthfully, so just say if I would have got long off this area right here, I don't feel comfortable unless my stop is down here. You see what I'm saying? So that's like 6 points. So now I need, if I got here, it's, what is that, a 1-to-1? Pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 because we have shown resistance here. See what I'm saying? Boom, we're pushing down. So now we testing this area, and that's why I personally took the short. So both of us could be right at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because we what we just do, we just came down here, tested the area that I wanted to test to get a good trade. But also look what we're doing. We're bouncing back up. So you can both be right at the same time, especially depending on where your stop is. And then I just scaled out. Right? And then now my stop is at break even. But depending on, because that was a 1-to-1. I mean, for me, that wasn't a 1-to-1. That was a 3-to-1 for me. And once again, see, that comes with time. I didn't mention that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do it in my head. So sometimes, now just trying to get comfortable, I'll try my best to spit that out of why, like, oh, why are you going short? Well, this is why. And it's a risk reward thing. And remember, we talked about that. You could absolutely be right by going long. Absolutely be right. Where you can get profits. We could be right at the same time. Me going short, me going long. It all depends on risk reward and what you're looking for in that trade as well too. Because what you went long, what was your entry?
You asking me? I didn't go long.
Oh, okay. I thought I thought you went long, and then that's why you was asking me why I went short. Okay.
No, it made sense to go short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was a little trigger happy, and I stopped myself out. On accident. Okay. So just because you and Sim now. So basically, I took when it closed earlier, I took the 33.64.
Okay.
To the downside because it closed right at that candle, and then I took it down. I would still be in that trade. Remember, I trailed my stop too close, and I was trying to move it out the way, and it stopped me out.
Okay. Okay.
And so I had the direction right, but the execution of staying in the trade and having your stop loss too close, and so that was a learning lesson for me just off that, because I should still be. That's a big move. That would have been.
Oh yeah, definitely a big move, for sure.
Because I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, definitely. And so now, you know what I'm saying? Just where I'm able to have that support, of course, me doing the short is like, oh, okay, cool, boom, So it's like, yeah, I'm taking that right up here. Which I did, took it right off the level, and then boom, it came all the way down here, scaled out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still in it, looking to see if we continue to the downside. If not, it'll come back, stop me out. But profitable trade. And that's what you're looking for. So if you buy in and it doesn't get to where you like, you just continue to hold it until it does, even if it's like a few days old. So I'm day trading here, Drina. So for example, I don't typically, as you see, because I don't know if you did. You came in, I think probably on my last trade that I took of the day. So most of the time I'm in a trade, maybe 5 minutes. After that, it's typically doesn't hit target. Sometimes you'll have a trade you in 20 to 30 minutes, but 5 minutes. After that, what I'm looking is to take profit. I'm looking for bounces off of, highs and lows. And basically what you just, heard me do is off of this level, I shorted, right? Man, and so like I was explaining is that the short, is definitely more enticing for me. Now, I could have taken the long here, right? Which, once again, that would have been a winner. But for me, the risk reward of what I would have to give up based off of me going long, I will feel comfortable more all the way down here, to be honest. Now, I could say here, which would give it a nice little, I guess, 3-to-1 trade. But we're on the downside and we're trending down. This just looks way more sweet. And so I'm not looking per se for a particular number. I'm just going from level to level. And that's how I play based on my risk reward. So I've already scaled out. I don't know if you saw that. So I took profits here. I'm still in the trade. I'm looking to see if we break, but it doesn't look like we want to break here either. Just like we have, resistance here. It looks like this is becoming resistance. And so I'm still in the trade. Whatever happens with the last piece is still in profit. So I don't care. But I'm just looking for the bounces. I'm not looking necessarily. I don't get caught up on a particular number. I mean, I do look at ticks and I look at, risk to reward of saying, okay, I'm trying to get a 3-to-1 trade. So I know that this area is going to hold me up. So I'm going to take profit. I'm going to take profit off the table. And then I'm probably going to go to break even, as well. This is where your mental and what you're looking for kind of changes. Because what some people do is exactly what you're saying, Drina. Like, they wait until they hit a specific mark, or like, I'm looking for 60 ticks. I'm not getting out of the trade until it's at 60 ticks. I'm not like that, because I'm watching the price action. I'm watching how things are moving and what's becoming support or what's becoming resistance as I'm even in the trade. And that can change. My whole goal is to use my strategy and then, put my mental around how I'm trading as I'm watching and seeing things unfold. Because I'll adjust based off of what's happening. And that's me. Some people is like, no, I got a TP, a take profit. That's where it's at. I got a stop loss. That's where it's at. Some people do not touch them. Some people do not move them. Now, what they may do is like, okay, I'm going to take the risk off the board. And okay, I'm over 50% to my target. They'll move to, break even. I'm not like that. We over 50% to my target. I'm taking some profits. Like, I feel like I'm, once again, this is my mental. If I go over 50% in a trade and I don't take something, I feel like I might as well have failed the trade. I seen it. I can't just like I can't pinpoint an entry, I can't pinpoint an exit. So I have rules of, okay, I'm 50%. Now, I'm not going to just, it's over 50%. I'm going to jump the gun. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I did. 50%. So, hey, that's what I did. And so I wasn't trusting what I saw. And so I started sliding down the stop loss too soon. Mm-hmm. And it came back just a little bit and it hit me. Like it took me out. And it's because I had my stop loss too tight. So just speaking on what you're talking about.
Yeah. Look,
I was supposed to catch that whole move down.
I can, and this is the part where trading, working together, talking through these things, having someone that you can talk through your trades really is a beautiful thing. It really, really helps you, develop, because you start to learn and figure out things about yourself and how you are as a trader. Because what happens is you could see someone that's successful in the same strategy that you're trying to implement. You like, man, why isn't it working for me in the same way? Well, it's because our mentals are different, and what you're comfortable with, I might not be comfortable with, and vice versa, right? And see, like, for some people, you see what's going on? Like, they may have held, that entire trade. Works for them. I mean, we come back to that level. I'm still in the trade. I took some profit already when it came down there before. Some people would have just sold the whole entire thing. Me, I don't like getting in a lot of trades. And just to say, I went 3 for 3 today. I was done. I mean, I literally been done since 9:45, I think, somewhere in there. Like, we've been done. We just kind of been staying on, playing around, with the strategy, just to kind of show people how the strategy works and continue to take in trades and then explain them. But understanding what you're looking at and understanding your strategy. Outside of that, like take profit, TPs, risk reward, how you leverage your stop, like it starts to become what you're comfortable with. We see what I'm doing. We see that there's movement based off of the entries that I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? Some moves aren't going to be huge, and it could just be where the market is. I'm still short. We're coming to the low, of RTH, which is regular trading hours, right? 9:30 to 4. We're coming to the low of RTH. Are we going to break that low? Possibly. Are we going to reject? Possibly. It's a 50-50 chance either way. But what my analysis tells me is that we're possibly going to break it. But if we do break this right here, which we're fighting it, then I'm looking to come all the way down here. If we break that. Now, some people would have just taken all their money out here. Like, boom, I hit it. That's good enough for me. That's over 5 points here. I'm good. This is where, because I talk about the home run situations. Yeah. This is where I hit them. Because remember, I'm in this trade up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're getting close to 10 points in that trade. And then look, if we're able to come down here, right? Man, we get into like 15, you know what I'm saying? Like you start to really be able to maximize them profits. I'm a scaler. I know, like I said, some people don't scale. Most of the times when I trade, I'm scaling out. I'm locking in profits. I'm trying to make the trade profitable. Point blank period. I'm trying to take as much risk off of the board as I possibly can. I've seen, trades where I did my analysis and, it was a 3-to-1 trade. I'm looking for 9 points. I've gotten up 8 points just for that thing to turn around and come all the way back on me. Stop me out and then turn around and go.
Yeah.
And that don't sit right with me. Like, that just does not sit right with me. So me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm going to scale out of the trade. Now, once I have scaled out of the trade, I don't even care. I'm not even really paying attention to the honestly. Yeah. Like I'm gonna go and I'm, look, boom, we dropping. We dropping. We starting to drop. Now this gonna be that show area right here. Because like I said, if we break this area right here and it continues to drop, then we definitely going down in here. Boom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Big trade. Big body. So that's me. Like I said, some people do not have scaling strategies. Some people do not. My goal is green. That's my goal. My goal is green. My goal is to be able to leverage more and more. It's not about me taking more trades. It's about being able to build my account. So now, you go from 2 contracts to 3 to 4 to 5, still taking the same amount of trades. But now instead of where 3 trades may get you 1,500, you know, you go 3 for 3, now you up $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Now you go 3 for 3, you up 7,500. That's the goal, you know, for me personally, is to build that up. And if you know, and if not, then you know, just being green, being profitable, taking risk off the board. Because that's why you have rules, regulations. I have rules. I have two, you know, typically in a regular account. If I miss 2 trades in a row, I'm typically done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, son. You cooked. Let's go. It's a done deal. Because clearly I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. And do I want to continue to bleed? No, I don't want to continue to bleed. All right. Take my losses for the day. And I've done it because I have done it where you know what? I'm going to keep going. I think I see something. Now you know what I'm saying? You might have been down 700-800, which is like nothing, you know, to now you down 2,500. And you pissed at yourself to then turn around tomorrow and make 2,500. So you like, I could have went down 700-800, turned around, made 2,500. I'm back. I'm back up, baby. I'm back in this thing. Nah, but you don't do it. You don't know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. You don't know. You don't know. But you got to.
All right, so let's break this down. So I'm looking at my P&L, going back and forth, just kind of talk about what you're talking about. So I traded, so I'm plus 300, but that's okay. I'm plus 300 for the day. But now, because I don't really know I'm still learning how, let me say it that way. I'm still learning how to count the ticks to really understand what it would have looked like for profits. So I'm plus 300 with the errors that I made. Okay, cool. With the unforced errors. All right. So let's say I entered where I told you I entered the 3364, right? And I have my chart marked. I got him all way. Okay, so let's say I'm still in that trade, and let's say I took profit at 33.48.
So 33.64, 33.48, right?
Yeah.
So what's that? A 16, 18. That's like 18. That's like 18 points. Oh, now we're pushing back up.
So it look like it retest.
Now we at the point of control.
Yeah.
I'm
off that level too. It's bouncing off a level.
Did we want to just come and test the point of control?
Yeah.
And then now continue to the downside? It doesn't matter. But yeah, so back to what you were saying, 64, 48. So maybe it's gonna reject. So yeah, you looking at 16 points of taking profit, and so you got to remember, if you in minis, that's $10. It's $10 a tick in minis. Micros is $1. And so that's how it moves. $10, $1. Micros, $10. So yeah, add a good, nice little. If you just had, and that's if you just had one contract, right? So if you just had one contract, 16 points, that's 1,600. You got 2 contracts, that's 3,200. Or that you able to scale out of So if you went in,
that'll be my trade for the day.
That's my point. Is that, you know, as you continue to scale up, add more contracts, you're like, bro, I'm done. It's over with. I'm good. I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no sense for me to risk, you know, add more risk in the market. I might as well, you know, cut it off. I might as well be done. There's no sense. So, tomorrow, so I'm thinking about it. Oh, tomorrow, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to go live tomorrow. I have to go to my son's school, and you know how that, and I got to be there at 9:30. So I don't want to force anything between 8:30 and 9:15, and then come back probably about 10:30 to 11:30. That's just right in the middle of my trading time. So I'm not gonna do anything. So taking Wednesday off, and then be right back at it Thursday. Look at it, we came right to the POC. Now we trying to push back down. Never know. I know if we break this 33.45 area, it might be back to the downside. Yeah, and it's coming for it too. So yeah, we see.
It looked like it's coming back for patience, man, too, because like it looked like it's coming back for the 6-9 high during the normal trading hours, normal trading hours.
Yep. It's but yeah, so that's the thing, man. You pay attention, you watching it. But yeah. All right, man. I think that's gonna be it for the day. 3 for 3. Fairly easy, quick and simple day. I may come back and do a recap if I have time later. I gotta run some errands, but you know, if not, maybe I'll do a little quick recap in the morning if I'm not able to do it. But good trading day. That's 2 nice profitable days. You know, both days around the 1,500 mark. Hey man, keep pushing, trying to pass this evaluation. See you guys in 2 days.
Peace.